Amy Duggan Archer-Gilligan was a nursing home owner and murderer from Windsor, Connecticut. She poisoned at least 5 people, including her second husband, Michael Gilligan, with the other victims being residents of her home. She may be responsible for a larger number of deaths, as 48 were recorded in her facility. Between 1907 and 1916, there were 60 deaths at Archer's home. Family members of her residents began to suspect her, witnessing how quickly the elderly were dying. From 1907 to 1910 alone, 12 people died, and 48 more passed away in the following 6 years. Franklin Andrews, who was in perfect health, died suddenly. On the morning of May 29, 1914, he was gardening, but by evening his condition rapidly deteriorated, and he died, supposedly from a stomach ulcer. Franklin's sister, Nellie Pierce, inherited her brother's personal documents and discovered that Archer-Gilligan had extorted money from Andrews. All residents of Amy's home died shortly after, handing her substantial sums of money. The deaths continued, and Nellie reported this to the district attorney, but he did not take it seriously. Pierce published the story in the Hartford Courant. One of the first articles, titled Death Factory, was published on May 9, 1916, and a few months later, the police began a thorough investigation. The investigation lasted nearly a year. Exhumations of the remains of Michael Gilligan, Franklin Andrews, and 3 other residents confirmed that all 5 had been poisoned with either arsenic or strychnine. Local merchants reported that Archer-Gilligan had purchased large quantities of poison, allegedly to kill rats. And Michael Gilligan's will turned out to be a forgery written by Amy herself. Archer-Gilligan was arrested and convicted